You got to say it when you don't even know it's going to. Listen, you got to speak. See, the problem with us, we speaking what we are. You got to speak where you're headed. Out of your mouth, you got to decree and declare, I'm living my best life. Things are just turned around in my favor. God. 19th chapter, St. Luke. And Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. And behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, which was chief among the publicans, and he was rich. And he sought to see Jesus, who he was, and could not for the press, because he was a short man. And he ran before and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was to pass that way. And when Jesus came to the place, that's key now, to the place, he looked up and saw. When you get in the right place, he's going to see you. He looked up and saw and said, Zacchaeus, make haste. Come down, for today I must abide at thy house. And he made haste and came down and received him joyfully. Verse 7, I'm closing. And when they saw it, they're going to see it this year. You better hear me now. They all murmured, saying that he was going to be guest with a sinner. Let me get one more verse in. And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord, Behold, Lord, the half of my goods I give to the poor. And if I have taken anything from any man by false accusation, I restore him fourfold. Ooh, verse 9, too touchy. And Jesus said to him, This day salvation comes to this house, for inasmuch also as he is the son of Abraham. Let me go and do it again. For the Son of Man come to seek and save that which are lost. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm going to overcome my limitation. That's what I want to talk about this morning, overcoming limitations. Overcoming limitations. Overcoming things that limit you. Overcoming hindrances. Overcoming seasons. Overcoming people. Overcoming places. Overcoming things. Anything that have tried to hinder you. This is your year to overcome it. Oh, you better hear me now. You better get this in your spirit. This is the greatest year you ever seen in your life. You don't need nobody to rejoice about it, because you ought to know it in your heart. I'm coming through this thing. And when you know you're coming to another place, God stretch you from the unknown. He stretch you from comfort zone to the unknown. You know when you go into limitations, you overcoming something. When one time you was fearful and now you got faith, you overcome it. And so to overcome, you gotta be able to conquer it. You gotta be able to conquer. You gotta be able to reign over. You gotta take control over your life. It is your job to take control over your life. Not fear, not lack, not poverty, not people. It is your job to overcome it. And they overcame it by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of the testimony. Yes, that's right. So God said, I'm going to give you a testimony in 2020. Oh, you better hear me now. I feel it in my spirit this morning that somebody has been low in their spirit. But I'm telling you, you're going to overcome every single thing that have tried to limit you. Education, finances, people, demographics, ethnicity. You're going to overcome any and everything that have tried to hold you hostage. You better hear me this morning. I feel in my spirit there's a spirit of release in the place. The reason David got that revelation was the Spirit drew him. And if God don't draw you, you won't be caught. My God. If God don't draw you, you won't be caught. Now Jesus, the Bible said in Acts 10:38, check me out, how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with power and the Holy Ghost. He went about doing what? Good, healing all that was oppressed by the devil, for God was with him. His purpose was to come into the world. And if the world didn't receive him, they received him not. But he said, as many as receive me, to them I'm going to give power to become. Well, God said, I'm going to bring you from nowhere to somewhere. I'm going to give you power to transform into something great. You got to overcome it. You got to overcome it. I'm going to give you some tweetable stuff. I'm going to give you some stuff that you're going to have to put showing up in your notes. God is able to do anything but fail. Now, honestly, you got to understand what I'm talking about. Everything I'm saying is for you. You're the person I'm after this morning. Because every one of us have been limited by something. Or at least we thought we was. You know, because the devil lie to you and tell you you're bound when you're really free. But I want to know this morning, who reported? Well, you believe. I know those weapons. Listen, the Bible said, believe not, beloved. He said, beloved, look, believe not every spirit. Check me out. But try to see if it's of God. You can't believe everything come to your brain. You can't believe everything that come to you. He said, listen, we don't supposed to try the spirit by the spirit. You can't do that. He said, beloved, believe not every spirit. Here we go. Believe not every voice.
Come on, come on.
Mm-hmm. Believe not every voice, for many false voices have went out in the world. Have we all thought it was God and it was the devil, and we thought it was the devil and it was God? Every one of us. I've hit and missed so many times, it's a shame. I could write a book on what I thought was God and really wasn't him. Oh! I don't care how anointed you are. We all miss it. You can know God and still miss it. The greatest of men have missed it. The greatest of missionaries and apostles and prophets and evangelists and teachers and pastors and brothers and sisters have missed it. But Zacchaeus said, I don't want to miss it this time. Yes, you got to understand, Jordan. Listen, limitations are designed against you. They come from Satan. Because Jesus said we should have an abundant life, not a limited life. Okay, I come that you will have life and it more abundant. But the thief come not, check this out, but to steal, kill, and destroy. Tell somebody, steal, kill, destroy. Steal, kill, destroy. Steal, kill, destroy. Huh? Steal, kill, destroy. Steal, kill, destroy. Steal your life, kill your dreams, destroy your future. And I won't take it back. The Bible said that Zacchaeus, his name means justified or purified. He was a tax collector with a name that means pure. But he wasn't doing what his name meant. His spirit was corrupted. He was named Zacchaeus. He was a chief among the publicans. He was the head tax collector or the head IRS agent.
Yeah.
He was over the department. Mm-hmm. He was over the department. And this is the thing we got to understand, that when God has something in mind, every high thing will be made low. Okay, here we go. Quit blaming it on your education, where you come from, who you don't know. You ain't got to know nobody but Jesus. And he said, I'll cause men to get in your bosom. Zacchaeus was rich under authority. But the only problem David he had a lot of things working for him positive, but his problem was something he was born with. He was short. Y'all wasn't ready, was you? August, I need you, baby. I need you. Listen, the thing that you were born with can hinder you if you allow it to. You allow it to. You cannot allow what you was born with to bring a limitation over your life. You cannot afford to say, because my daddy wasn't in my life. How am I? See, you're looking at somebody, my mama, my cousin here know, my mama and daddy were crack addicts my whole life. Okay, so I don't remember a great family. It was dysfunctional. But how do you get somebody like me out of something like that? Oh, God. Hell! Yeah, I don't know why y'all sitting today, but I'm telling you, I feel an anointing in this place that's going to break yokes. They ain't ready for me. 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 They ain't ready. They ain't ready. They ain't ready for me. You got to overcome it. All that complaining, you study whining, you got to overcome it. You got to understand, I'm well able to possess it. Bible says Zacchaeus had something that money couldn't buy after him. He was already rich. He was already chief. People already was bowing to him. They was afraid of him because he was a tax collector. So he walked in authority. But some inside of him, Ebony, craved for more. Have you ever wanted more? I know it's some outside of this comfort zone. And I don't know what it is, but I'm going to search for it. The Bible said he heard that Jesus was going to be coming their way. Do you know he here this morning? Have you heard ye? He heard. Now he had to go and think about the cost of me looking like a fool in my position. Because I'm a chief. And I'm old folks. And what would it look like with me being a supervisor, acting like a fool in front of the people that work for me? I'm over people. They don't need to see me cry. They don't need to see me get ugly. They don't need to see my mascara run. They don't need to see my makeup. They don't need to see my hair go crazy. They don't need to see that, but if you got a thirst for something, I'm out. Hold on. 5th chapter of Matthew, I quote, and they that do hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. Zacchaeus says, see, people get this mixed up. See, money ain't evil, period. It's nothing about money evil. See, money, the Bible said, answers all things. So, hey, I don't want to be broke all my life. I'm sorry. I understand y'all don't, some of the preachers living too high. I don't want to be broke. I'm sorry. You gotta have money. I don't care. It answered all things. You can stay low. You can stay broke. You can struggle. I don't want it. I come from it. I'm out of it. Listen here. I need God to bless me financially. I do. So it answered all things, but the reason money didn't matter now because you can't buy Jesus.
That's right.
Now, if it's a thing, I handle that after service. But if it's Jesus, you can't purchase him with money. Zacchaeus had money, he had authority, but he knew I need Jesus.
Yes, Jesus.
Do you know you need it, or you just showed up to church? Because I believe there's a bunch of folks in here. Oh, so my cousin didn't even tell me. She didn't even tell me she coming to the church today. She didn't tweet me, text me, or nothing. She just showed up because she said, I need it. I want to know, do you have to know you need it, or you just know that you know that you know I need him? I need him, Steve. I need him. And so Zacchaeus says, now this thing's so prophetic, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. Zacchaeus said, I heard that he to pass this way. Because, you know, faith come by. Faith come by hearing. And hearing by. And Jesus is what? The Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The Word came through 42 generations, came through the Virgin Mary, suffered under the Pontius Pilate, was crucified, dead and buried. The third, you want me to affirm your faith? I want to know, do you want to know him? So Zacchaeus said, Keisha, I want to get to him, so I'm going to get in position. So he got into position. His first limitation was the crowd. He was so short that he got lost in the crowd. You know, you can get lost in church, don't you? You can be in church lost. It become a religion to you. So he lost in the crowd. So he looked like any old man. He didn't look like no rich man. He was like an old boy because he's short. He lost. That was his first limitation. Familiarity. The moment y'all see me as who you think I am, you're done. Because you size me up on who you think I am. Come on. And I don't turn out like who you thought I was. Then you said, God, I say Jesus. Jesus. So the first limitation, Adrian, was the crowd. And don't never let the crowd move you. I'm going to preach like this in front of 10,000. You kept about 4 or 5 people. There ain't no 4 or 5 there. It ain't nothing. There ain't no show here. No show. Bible says, Zacchaeus, I didn't come all this way to be stopped. Why would you leave home? Drive all this way not to get what you need. Woo! Woo! I need to see it. So he was in the right place, Miss Marlene, but not the right position. You're doing good. You're in the right place. But it's still going to be very difficult to get to him because everybody wants him. What do you do when everybody wants what you want? Now it's a game. It becomes who wanted better. They said Michael Jordan, after Kobe died, what made him the greatest was he was always 1 point more than his opponent. He was great off one shot, the buzzer shot. They played together, they was tied, but the one shot put him over. Zacchaeus says, okay, I'm here. My faith got me here. I look like a fool, but I'm not going to accept just being here. I need to see him. Because faith without works is dead. Been long. Bible says what he said next, the next measure is, because when you don't have no choice but to survive. See, a lot of y'all got too many options.
Oh, my God. My God.
But baby, I need to holler like I'm crazy. Have you ever had to survive with nothing? You got nothing. You don't even have a reason to be happy. Matter of fact, everything around you suggests you should go and crawl in a hole. But because happiness can be messed with, but joy can't be replaced. The Bible said, and he climbed up. First thing, he looked like a fool just going. So you don't understand, if you survived a year, just coming to church is half your battle. That's half your battle. That's just showing up. Okay. The next parts go to how much do you want from the service? Or matter of fact, I'm going to ask, what do you give to the service?
Come here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord.
If you just come for August to get you ready, if you just come for the praise team to get you ready, you don't want it. What can I render to the Lord for all his? You're supposed to come to church to see what can you do for God. Bible says he climbed up because he wanted to see him. He climbed up into not just any tree, a sycamore. Okay. He climbed up into something that had the power to hold him. Just any old tree, the limb would have broke. Couldn't handle a body weight on a limb. But he got in the right position. He climbed up in the right tree. And the sycamore tree was in direct proximity of what Jesus was coming through. He coming this way. I can't be on the apple tree. I can't be in the pecan tree. I can't be around the oak tree. I gotta be on the sycamore tree. I gotta sit on the tree, and I gotta be patient and wait on him. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not. He climbed up his future. Yeah, he climbed up in his future. He climbed up from what was limiting him. He overcame the crowd. You got to overcome people lying on you. Got to overcome people talking about you. You got to overcome fear. You got to overcome insecurity. You got to overcome not feeling like you got what it takes. These are things you must get out of your life. Get out of your spirit. Get out of your life. You got to put it out. I kick you out. Because I'm going up. And I'm not going to let where I'm at stop me from going up. He went up to go up. Because see, if God raised you, man can't put you down.
No, they can't.
But if man puts you in something, they'll tell you that I don't want you today. And they take you down.
Yeah.
Because promotion don't come from the east nor the west.
Yeah.
It comes from God. I will lift my eyes to the hills from which cometh my help. All my help come from the Lord. All my help come from the Lord. Don't miss this now. He didn't show it when Zacchaeus got there. He had to wait on it. But because he had revelation, I know he coming this way. See, you got to know God going to show up. You can't wait on nobody to call you. What if I oversleep? You can't put your faith in me 100%. You don't have to come to Pastor Earnest. The veil been rent from top to bottom. You go to Jesus yourself. You got total access. You don't have to speak to no room, no box, no priest. You go to the throne room. Jesus came and stood, the Bible said, in that place. It's dangerous to be out of place. Most people pray for miracles. The miracle been released, but they out of place. Oh, I ain't got gas money today, Lord. I can't go to church. Well, how you know gas money?
They waiting on you.
Well,
I don't know, just maybe.
That's
Brother
right.
David saw you in his shower.
That's right. You never know.
If we don't thank God.
He
See,
knew
God may not
anybody.
use the church in general,
Right, that's true,
but somebody in the midst. See, the reason I try to keep this a given environment that the spirit of envy and strife and all that won't come in.
Exactly.
Because if you keep a given environment, givers always receive.
Come on. Come on.
now. Yeah, that's right.
See, we talking about this stuff now, but when we get to thousands of people, y'all gonna remember this day. Because we're going.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
I don't know how you see it, but I know what I saw. Ha, mama, see, oh, in the place, in the place, in the place, in the place,
Yes.
in the place. I'm right under this tree. He looked up. It was like a little tree. He looked up in the very spot. Check this out. He even knew his name.
Yes, he did.
So you don't think he knows you?
Yeah, he know my name.
Kevin, you don't think he knows you, whatever you're going through? We have not a high priest that could not be touched to feel by first, but was in all point tempted like we are. Yet what I say, he knows
Your name.
your.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
Ah, shut
Check this out, don't miss this. Zacchaeus. Make haste.
Yeah.
Because this time you can't be slowful. Dragging, baby. You don't know how to get it. This one you gotta move fast.
Come on, Daddy.
When you get revelation of this, he said, make haste and come down. How did he know his name? You know your name. You know my name. You know your name. We're going to call you by your name. That's why I talk about don't be called in the title.
All right.
He may not know you by bishop, so-and-so, apostle, prophet, evangelist, blah, blah, blah. Not even pastor. But he'll know you by Amanda.
That's right.
You know you by Steve. Your title can't go to heaven.
Come on, man. Ain't got
Hallelujah.
nothing to do with it. You.
It has zero to do with it. That's for earth realm. It's all right to have order. Understand it. Don't get caught in there.
Amen.
The greatest person among us is them that serve.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's why some are serving leaders. I understand you grow systems, but never stop serving.
That's right.
Zacchaeus, come down. Because today, first I'm going to save you. I'm gonna save you. That's what your name means. Period. Oh, y'all don't want me to mess with this.
Oh, yeah.
See, he went back to what his name meant.
Yeah.
My name is Earnest.
Yes.
Earnest means honest. And I've always tried to be an honest person. And I try not to let people, what they think I am, be what they think.
Come on. Come on now.
Who I am is who I am.
Yes, sir.
Today, salvation is coming. Because that's what you're after. You got money already. Zacchaeus was after Jesus.
Yeah. That's right. Hallelujah. That's the boy that was Jesus was missing.
Nicodemus says, I'm going by night. I want it, but I don't want nobody to know I want it.
Yeah.
I want it, but I won't be seen in public trying to get it.
Come on.
Paul wanted him, but he didn't know him until 9th chapter Acts. That I may know him, here we go, in the power of his resurrection, in the fellowship of his suffering, being made conformable even unto his death, if by any means I may attain the resurrection of the dead. Paul said, I wasn't there at the Last Supper. I didn't break bread with him. He was one of the apostles after the day of Pentecost come on the scene. He wasn't the original 12, but he wrote more letters than all of them.
Come on. Yes, it is.
You may come last. That's okay. The greatest of men haven't been raised yet.
Well.
That's why I try to tell you to wait on him. Just wait. He raised one, he bring one down. The key is keep your heart pure. He know your name. He gonna call you, man. All them years you've been singing. I'm prophesying now. God getting ready to raise you up. No, for real. You've heard a lot of people heard you, but not the right folks. When the right people hear you, you're going to do more in 1 year than it took you 20 years to do. All them other years just were preparing you for the right person. The right person could be in the audience. August was sitting out there when I saw him.
Sure was. Yeah.
Right where you sitting, he was sitting. Nobody was occupying the keyboard. But I saw it. Y'all don't want to see. This is not the day to do nothing but give him the praise. It's so much promotion on this house. David, you my friend before the church. See, he owned the AT&T store that's in this building. The church got service with him. But he was my friend before I had service with him. He started giving to me when I moved this building 3 years ago. When nobody knew who I was, that man was. He knew my name.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Whoa! I come down, Zacchaeus. Today I must. I can't even get out of this. Verse number 5 said, and Jesus came to the place. He looked up and saw. That's 3 different things happened. He came, he looked, he saw. He came, looked, and saw. So looking and seeing is two different things. That's what you're saying? Because people looked at you, but they didn't see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because when people see you, they promote you.
My God. My Lord. My Lord.
You can be looked over.
Yes, sir.
Only for a season. See, you're greater than J. Bowling. You're just going to see. You're greater than J. Bowling. God will raise one for one down.
Yep.
You better receive this. Never intimidate you. I know when I step in the room, I don't care who in the room. There's only one thing. There's only one thing. You can duplicate me. You can dress like me. You can get these glasses. You can shave the beard like I did my wife, start hollering, oh, what happened? Because I want to be free. I went in with a beard and I came out like Clark Kent. Scream for the man kid. Boy, what you done did in your face? I said, I freed myself.
Free yourself.
I know you want me to kill for you, but it's about me today.
Well, that's all right.
That's it.
Try to, I'm dealing you.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm just got me all, it's about me today. Sometimes you got to do it for you.
Yeah.
No, for real.
That's all right.
Yeah, I give up you. It's about me. I'm sorry. This is my daughter. Daddy, I understand. It'll be back in 7 days. Can you stomach this for 7 more days?
You look good.
I'm finna do this. I'm closing. They said I look too young. I said, well, I need to. Them gray hairs over there, man. I'm shaving double what I was. I ain't got on verse 5. And Jesus came to the place. He looked up and saw him and said, came, looked, saw, said. Came, looked, saw, said. Came, looked, saw, said. Then he called, Zacchaeus, I see you. I saw you. I need you. So you go to J. Bowling and see what he's doing. But your mind is greater because of your time and your age. So you'll see and you'll become. Come down for today, not tomorrow.
Today.
Too many people let today go.
Well.
Worry about tomorrow, and tomorrow already take care of itself. You don't have the one opportunity today. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice. Now faith is the substance. Now, live in the moment.
That's right.
Live in the moment. Don't miss your moment.
That's right.
Live in the moment.
Yeah.
You don't have an option. You gotta make it today.
That's right. Tomorrow night.
Yeah, David, you gotta do it today. They just looking at Carla. They looking at my boss and go, wait a minute. I won't get this chance no more. Let me touch him before he leaves. You couldn't urging folks out before. Oh, they were just looking. Looking for what? Because I may have what they want. Because you look at the front lot and maybe in the back.
That's right.
Since I was the manager, I know the inventory. Don't you urge him out before I can look at him. Let me touch his hand. Hey, my name is.
Yes.
I'm the manager. Because my authority will cause the deal to shift.
All right now.
That's right.
Come on, walk in the authority.
Y'all don't want me to go, man. I'm like, what? Oh, God, I feel it.
Yes.
Don't you decide that. Because just me coming would change the deal.
My God.
He was playing with you because you was a little sales guy. You wasn't serious. I'm going to pour the best out of you. Zacchaeus, come down. For today, I must. Do y'all see that? He said, I must. I know I ain't hooping. That's okay. Check, you better get this.
No.
I must abide in your house.
That's right.
That's
What
right.
about you?
That's right. That's right.
Quick, come on down.
Yeah.
It's about you.
Get on down.
It's about you. He got his eyes on you. It's about you. You worried about everybody else, but God worried about you. Yeah, you neglecting yourself. But I went to lunch with a guy the other week, and this preacher took me out. Got some great friends. Got some great friends. I got some great friends. And most of the time, the greater my friends, they never boast about what they got. They always want to know how I'm doing. If people have to brag about what they got, there's something ain't right with that picture. It should never be about the things.
That's right. Oh, glory.
We friends. So how you doing, man? How's the church? Oh, church doing well. We doing well. We feeding people. He's okay, but how you doing? He messed me up. I hear about the church. But how about you? Because I'm not the church. I'm a member of the church. Get me? I'm not the church. It's the empowerment church. If I die tomorrow, somebody gonna have to preach. It can't stop me. So how you do? My daughter couldn't sing today. The singing must go on. It can't be about her.
That's right. Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, God.
I must abide at your house today.
Yes, Lord.
What he's saying is, I got to come where you are. 3rd chapter of Revelation, 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. The door, your heart. And if any man will hear my voice, open up, I'll come in.
Yes, Lord.
And sup. The reason you're so bitter, because your relationship is strained. The greater your relationship with Christ, the more fulfilled you are.
That's right. Yes,
I'm closing. I must abide at your house. The difference was because of the level of person Zacchaeus was, the more his scrutiny would be. The greater your influence, the greater your scrutiny. No scrutiny, no influence. Oh yeah, the greater your influence and impact, the greater your storm. Jesus go to Zacchaeus' house and they get word he's in there eating with a sinner. Y'all ain't ready for me today. Because if you cannot infiltrate darkness in love, you ain't got nothing.
Come on.
Love ministers to save and unsaved. We do so much time impressing each other that's in church. It's a fashion show. What your shoe look like, purse look like, earring, what kind of ring you got on, what the brand of your clothes. Folk be all up on folk looking at them in church. All up on them. Hey, Perlay. Looking all over you, girl. I'm like, man, look. From, I ain't got nothing to hide, I ain't got nothing to prove to you guys. I just come around. What do you want?
What it is. That's right. That's it.
What do you want from the Lord? What do you want from God? Salvation is coming to your house. Salvation, salvation, salvation. Romans 10:9. If you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that Christ is raised from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Salvation is believing and receiving. Believing and receiving. If you simplify and don't overcomplicate it, At the end of the day, when the choir sing, the usher, the pastor pass, the preacher preach, we here to save people.
That's right.
The whole thing is just to get somebody saved. You just go through different methods.
That's right.
Because he does a soul winner is why.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's a strategic plan.
That's right.
Zacchaeus came down. Here we go. He's never got over being short. Because some things won't never change.
Won't never change.
I'm sorry. He didn't grow his physical structure.
But his faith.
But his spirit man
Yeah.
was bigger than Goliath.
My God.
He was a giant in God. He grew in spirit.
Yes, Lord.
Because it's not about the outward appearance.
Come on here.
It's in the heart.
Come on here. My Lord. My Lord. Come on here.
I'm praying today.
Thank you, God.
I'm praying today. I'm praying today. People that really need God to abide at their house. I'm really praying for you because I know you really want it. Praying for you. Praying for your family. Praying for the kids. Praying for marriages. Praying for businesses. Praying for relationships. Dreams. Visions. I'm praying for you to have an encounter with the Lord. If you came today and you want an encounter, you